here, July is just 5 hours away, and we're gonna see how well we've done with Canon and D. I'm thinking we were pretty okay, minus yesterday, but that was something else. But yeah, we're here. This is it. It's time to put everything to the test and see how we do. And then that's it. That's my deadline. I've hit it. All right, let's get right into it. See how we do. Let's move this a little closer. Okay. Let's get it. Alright, there we go. Come on. We almost had it. messy. A lot messier than I would like on the final day, but it's mostly there, you know, same as it always was. I think I've gotten it like kind of close to perfect, but never really got that perfect run yet. They will know the difference. Yeah, I meant to stop there. Yeah, I really need to power through stuff more, but you know sometimes it's just a train wreck. It's just not worth saving. But it's come a long way, but it needs more work. Do stream when lifting. No, I can't. Head weights to the accordion. You know what I'll do? I'll add resistance to the keys so they're harder to press. So you know, I really gotta like lean into it and really get my fingers going to press it. And the bellows, like also got resistance, so I need to like pull and push out like further, or you know, harder than I should normally. Yeah, it'll. And then the same on this side as well. Yeah, it'll be something good. I'll have to rig my accordion to also just be a portable workout station. Alright, let's try this again. And hopefully less mistakes now that I'm warmed up. Alright. Let's do this. fine up until the middle, that one, but then things started falling apart bit by bit. Yeah, I think this part right here is where it really went bad. Yeah, right there, things started to slowly unravel, and then the next part right after also went pretty bad. My bellows were way off. I was starting the next section, with my bellows open, and they should have been closed. So I had to adjust my timing a little bit or like the way my bellows moved a bit to get myself back on track. It was something, and then for whatever reason I forgot what keys I press during the. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I just completely forgot. Color code the sheet music. I can't. That would be too much work for the final day. You should have told me this like a month ago, and maybe I would have still not listened. But yeah, it's a mess. But it's a very almost fixed mess. But just a few parts, a few little scraps here and there linger, and we just gotta get rid of those. But they're stubborn. Okay. 10-second break is up. Back to work, fingers. I need you to do your best this time. Alright. Let's do this again. I'll mix it up a tiny bit. There's some parts where it changes the register in the song. I don't do it just because, it's easy to just stay on one, but you could be doing stuff like that in the middle of the song. It just messes up my hand placement, but I think we can manage. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's see, where are my things? There's one. Yeah, I'll try just swapping them out and seeing how the song goes. There might be just a slight pause between some sections, but it'll add to the experience, maybe. completely forgot to change the register on that on the final stretch. You know, it's just written in such tiny lettering. I just completely missed it. But I think it does add just that little spice of variety, sort of switching it up. Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting getting this to sound good, you know, without the, you know. Actually, yeah, you know. You know, I really gotta work on my register switching speed. You know, just. But it's definitely I think it does add a nice bit of life to the song. I like it, but yeah, I'm definitely like taking my time with those registers. You know, just because it's just nice and easy to just, all right, I'm done with this part. You know. But I don't know. I wish there was just a tiny bit of leeway between the notes to actually switch the registers comfortably, because you gotta like either put the song on pause or be very quick with the registers and then, you know, back to your place. And it's a little hard sometimes because these notes, they flow pretty good into the next section with a few exceptions. But yeah, it's definitely a funny project. Like the part right here, actually, you know, it's you know, I do that, and then I gotta go down here so I can, you know, do my. That's not bad. It's pretty easy, nice and smooth. But some other parts, like they really need. Yeah, they were just breaking up the song or the flow of my hands. All right, what are we at? 40 minutes. Yeah, we got time for another. Alright. Soon. Good. Alright. Let's try one more time with the register switching. Just to have a little fun. Because I think I've got this song as good as I'm gonna get it, so might as well, you know, have some fun with it. In some spots, those register changes they really mess up my flow. But in others, they fit right in. Yeah, there's some really bad ones that they just do not, they don't work. Like yeah, the waterfall, oops, it's right there, and you gotta go, away. Actually, oh my god, come on. Right there, and you gotta move away to change the register. It's definitely not one that's I don't like that one at all. I do like that it changes to the master register, but I don't like having to change it. Because then like these are really nice and full. Some really nice full chords on the master register, so it's all of the registers combined, nice and full. Really gives that moment a nice big poof, and then it leads right into the meat of the song. Into all of that, which is nice. I also don't like the changes right after that. You got your little melody. Yeah, all of that, and then it leads up to what is this? Actually, more like. So, that's also one that's right there, and you gotta rip yourself away to change the register. And then the bottom one. So, that one, those are not good. They definitely break up the flow of the song, and I risk kind of like forgetting where I was trying to do those. And it's whatever. But all in all, our time with Canon and D is up. I'm happy with how far I've gotten. It's definitely playable. I'm sure I won't get booed out of any places where I play it. But it's definitely got room for improvement. But it's doable. It's in a playable state, so we passed that benchmark, I guess. So go team. But we're good. I'll still probably keep practicing this. it'll be in my list of things to keep up with, at least until I get sick of it, which I'm not yet, so that's good. But yeah, it's not perfect, but good. So I'll take it. I'll take it, even though it could be better. Oh well, whatever. But yeah, something that could always use some improvement is, of course, the one and only, our favorite. You know what it is. It's so nice, just knowing that song. I can just play it wherever, whenever, and no one can stop me. Oops, your notes flew away. Okay, oops. I guess I'll just keep playing, I guess. Very nice, very nice. Definitely fun to play, always. Let's see, what else could I whip out of nowhere? Nobody can stop me from harassing people at the dock with this music while stealing their pontoon. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it from me for today. Had a bit of fun. We definitely, I think, met our Canon and D deadline. I really wish it could have been perfect, but very little in life is, I guess. Alright, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.